bɔne yo kase pa de tia bibiman emu nipa na sadie anura mampani wo bae no vice president ne mpanifo do kokuchia no vice president akasa de afa ho e won sem ye de beba e wo kase bonu mu na ye bekọ Accra New Town dan kura bi na akọ dwiri agu nipa miensa ne susu so mawuo wade otriye ya wanfiri mu nipa be duonu ye de honsem ebeba no pensem we ka
abusia mampani John Dramani Mahama na kwantu okoba ye no wo chese nkunimdie de ma bibiman esanse UN General Assembly nhyemu di ekoso ne nioma ekoso ahodo no aboapa na nanu ada na mampani dada abedi eche Dr. Alhaji Mamadu Bawumia wono nso London Business School of Law kwa ya wakoma enkasa hu bi na nsema do amampani abedi eche Dr. Alhaji Mamadu Bawumia nka ne de tudwa no anape ba be kyerem de amama busu nsem ne na se Peter Tena na busu panyi kwabana mi sem wi wode suma na wode baaye sofo atache wabetra mfidie na chia ne wose chinchimu a wode yeko Facebook ne so ma benya bietie enwuma ko bi adama wo na boye chi dom ne adonten ema no pe kase no ye beto apete na de edi nkan eye easy rice ne ye mo a abadwama so obi eto emu na hwampa eden so wonu akakra bi a dani bebre to obusu ani nyina so ya ka ni sensu ne border form say wo peredo to ade frame no pe 0266572950 na wo monyo so Vision Computer Center so ho enioma ye print bia ma ne ye no wo de wani chemo Vision Computer Center wo mbe ye de amawo na t-shirt embroidery na tas na person print bi to digital printing na person ye se wo de to dua ho se wo de to plastic ho anam eye dade ho anasa banners ne stickers na person ye eye ba fie na pa bia koye posters a Vision Computer Center one mu ewo kunka junction active point dental for no KNUS Obuasi campus zube hu ya afre 0246361186 wamuna so asenema no pay yede nsem no eba medin de asrifidi shofo nana kwame mafomene
na ke yabo abrewana na pesima kan yen konsem ni mo na wocheche mu Ghana Mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama eko UN General Assembly meeting na ebra wo ko ye no wadi tuja wo chese wo hwe 1911 1915 wo niema wudo bi eko so editia abibiman a ya na ha dwen pa sa tete abibiman dwadie no a enkwasum dwadie no a ema no homene so no ene ya kiyaka die bi ade mabunu anase bibiman munipa efa mu no mianim ni na entwa yie ema wosode ya na wo chese yento so ba ne yintum na meyen kaidum bi enye se wei eye bone yo kese editia ebibremu nipa wo eye ebibremu na saa abato no mianim ni ekoso ye no ehun patasika ne niema wudo nyina no yakade ato hode hwese bia beye adwuma eno ne boachi bidin nanso abane de yakwa akoto na mampani enura eno babedru ye wo ba no empanifo ahodo bi tise ye mampani abedi eche Professor Jane Nano Poko Ajiman ene yewura Chief of Staff Julius Debramo ne mpanifo awudo bebre abemu mpanifo ministers traditional leaders ene Ghana fododo no na ekoko ma mampani akwaba na bra mo ma na kwaba na nyamien mu krani na afeye pa eno ena ye mampani abedi eche wadi to jase so we say UN resolution on slave trade year abato ho nsensema no mre so ewo UN General Assembly ho no a obetibi aka se saade ne de na eye tietia obi fa ho de so na se ya hwe ne anye saade no a na nka pepepe yo amma amfa ma abibifo enti enana ewo se mampani osori gina ye se saade no entimi enkonkan na se ye beto aba na baba ba yensa na ho abeda ho a kire se ampa debi mre bi atwamu abibremu nipa na chese abibiman mu mabunu anase mpanifo ahodo bi edo omfa saa tete ayakiyaka de mu ani dwadie mu transaction bo o ma metimi do kwaje nkyene o papa no do akwaje adibi we no do akwa nipa pa na sane ma do nyina ekoso do na hu behia se yetimi tu sa na mo yi ebra na yebampani na bedi eche wode nse ma do to jase no kan
is historically significant and important for the present. The recent adoption of the United Nations resolution on the transatlantic slave trade brings clarity to a long-standing debate. It captures in clear terms the gravity and criminality of the transatlantic slave trade. It places that recognition on record and at the highest level of global deliberation. Along our coastline and elsewhere, the evidence is physical rather than interpretive. The dungeons, courtyards, caves, defense walls, slave markets, and the door of no return are not symbols constructed after the fact, but structures that insist on a real and unsettling memory. For many Africans, these sites are part of our national consciousness. For others across the diaspora, they stand for return, reflection, and acknowledgement. What those places have held long in stone, this resolution now recalls in principle. This is a huge achievement. Your Excellency, this outcome demanded persistent engagement to insist on accuracy over compromise.
Abushafoti way Samaudwa, Ghana Yamampenia Bediache, His Excellency Professor J. Nana Opoku Achiman, in some of the Tuja and Auti. Now,
one way Mampani John Dramani Mahama, so and a Ghana Fana or Mudia Shemu or Sabrene Kasaye. Now, Mampanisa and Muntua Mutuko, you and General Assembly meeting. What is answer me kwa tu Jama Yeto Swabano? Bra was a baby man, no a boy of fruit sushi the sunset. And Guasiani wa yani ya kayakadia yana nanum eko femu abra no munka bi nhemu no eno na nei no krasa mababa dead ye say ya bone fosam kase a ye betimi ya didi atia nipa na mampanyi chese saa na montwo ye koso na no da ne betimi ama bi man eye achirika yaka bebre difra abrofo no ho no ye betimi de ayefa pempa timi agina so ama abrofo na hu say nyankropo na boy ye de bedua asase ne so mo omkoye kokko na ye ne ekoye tuntum emoja kro na egu omumu bia na egu yemu etie ni kwa se free na ekoi no wo bia nkasa wo ye nipa ye tiasini wasase so no obu ne nyanko anim tiaso ye nipa kokko nipa tuntum na ase nyina ye hu ye hu se ye nipa baako ade baako etie mfa ba bi nye bomu mfa ba bi nye konko so ay no eni wiase nyina nkanko ne wiase nyina nkyekere ne asomdwa ye pede nsa beka mampanyi John Dramani Mahama nsem to asoni.
They deserve the real honor because they actually did the work. I just provided the guidance. And so I want to thank also all our colleagues in CARICOM and all the others all over the world, the 123 countries that voted for this resolution. Many of them not affected by the slave trade or involved in it in any way, but having good conscience to acknowledge that on scale, nothing surpasses the inhumanity of what happened for 400 years against black people in this world. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you warmly for this reception. I'm deeply honored by your presence and your continued support. This moment belongs to all the people of Ghana. Your prayers, encouragement, and belief carried this mission forward, and I return home with a deep sense of gratitude and humility. The significance of the UN resolution. At the United Nations, Ghana stood not only for itself, but for Africa and the global African diaspora. The adoption of the resolution declaring the transatlantic slave trade as the gravest crime against humanity is historic. It affirms what we have always known, that this injustice must be acknowledged, it must be remembered, and it must be addressed. Acknowledgement of the slave trade has been fragmented. This is the first time clarity and record has been brought to the issue on the highest global platform, the United Nations. This is not about the past alone. It is about justice, dignity, and truth. It is about ensuring that the legacy of slavery is neither forgotten nor trivialized. And it is about laying a foundation for meaningful global conversations on reparative justice. Ghana has once again demonstrated moral leadership on the global stage. Working with the African Union, the CARICOM, and like-minded nations, we have helped to shift the global conversation. This is consistent with our history from our independence to today of standing for justice and human dignity. People often ask, so what comes next? This resolution is just the beginning. It's not an end. We will work with our partners to translate this moral victory into concrete outcomes. CARICOM already has a 10-point plan for reparative justice. We will work to build a coalition. Ghana will continue to work with our allies towards dialogue, education, and remembrance with reparative action. Let this moment remind us of what we can achieve when we act with purpose and unity.
Abusagara mampenyi Dramani Mahama nene ene yakotien.
Awusha eni anopano sia kasiebo eno wasugusu awuti ayede nsema do mamo. Yanko Accra New Town na adankra bi esi wono da akwa dwiri aguo ama nipa miensa twada nanu wonse do makoma kwaduonu ena womo su prepare yie pa. Interior Minister wona de nsemi tuja no wo chechemu yewura Muntaka Mubarak Mohammed eno ade atu jasa ye no kre nipa miensa ena womo afrimu dan no adwiragu abansoro to aso miensa ewa Accra New Town hodum na bra womo ko sin ho se womo kwakwa kwese bia ne ba betimi ade da na kwa mu no na chese awrade de asie no enya de pa na no kwasi adai anra ana arewosem etimi esiye na ekokoba ye no manfo adwene ho a womo entiase ese enwanwa se adie bi etise etimi akwakosie Ghana Police Service, Ghana National Fire Service, National Disaster Management Organization, NADMO, and the National Ambulance Service. Omunyina ye do kosi ho se womo nko na womo hwese be ya woni e dan etimi adwiri agu won so yebetimi ayiyi omo na eniyama be koyie o hwemu pa ye dia na chese eye experimental basic school eno eye site a ben Christian worshippers honum enasara hosem no ekokokosi ya akwakọ wi akire nipa miensa afrimu ama afufro so womo so eprepra na yuro Muntaka Mubarak ne nsema odi tuja yenti.
So far information that have been cross-checked, double-checked, visited all the hospitals just to be sure that we don't give any information that may be far away from the fact, as we all know. I mean, it is very difficult for you to be able to tell how many people were in there, but at least with the cross-check from the police, I forgot the ambulance service. The ambulance service and their team, I mean, they've been here the whole night, I mean, and they've done a wonderful job. We are really very grateful. The media, yourself, and everybody that I may have forgotten to mention. We've gotten the fire service to do the count of what they were able to do. We've gotten police to do the account. We've gotten NADMO to do the account. We've gotten the ambulance service to do the account. And at least we've put all the information together. And what we can say is that there was a total of 23. Unfortunately, we've lost 3. The 3 that we've lost are a male and 2 females. We are not able to tell names for now. And thank God, 20 are alive in various hospitals. We have police hospital, the 37 military hospital, Mamobi, and a private facility where we have all these 20 people. Out of the 23, the total number of females amongst them are 14, and 15, with 8 being male. Out of this, we have minors that are 7, but those who have lost their life, there's no minor among the dead. All of them are adults, which is very unfortunate, but the rest are recouping very well. In fact, some of them were being discharged, but we insisted that, look, just make sure that nobody goes home and later have other challenges. So it's just too unfortunate.
Abusafo we yewura Muntaka Mubarak Mohammed ni sema do di tuja enono ha dwiye pa se New Town experimental school wo mo dan atimi adwiraguo yesi be 4:30 wo na sa atorenchem kesie yi esiye na enipa ono na ni krochi amansa ne hone ba ko santamo a wo hu de course wo ho a wo no boya mane ekirekire mu de esiye no wo nso kiresi
Next, our boys. And it's more than no small than and I'm a brother, we are friendly, and also then I get no catch and school now, and I'll go to
na wabra wano nso kan sansem wanyina wie na MCE wo ayawa so central wade to just say wano wo be stop and sorry a wo mo ye and sorry wo classrooms e wo ayawa so ne mpatam wanyina sasa doso olumanya for Rudolph Collingwood Williams wano ana wo kire mu
all the churches within the schools because when it comes to maintenance yeah they now and I don't know who grants them the access school then say sorry so and the American say the way advice sorry schools na I was so central and as I say send doing kind other municipalities they should desist from it because we are coming after them. We will not allow such thing because building way say we are soft one poor consciously no or say what drink catch or say this thing is not a building I say yeah sorry but first of all it's an uncompleted building. Secondly it's a get fund project and I near to crown say a community seven nkwala ebe school ha muso ba be ya sorry emboa
ane kani wopani a wano okọ enkramantemu a wano na na ye enkramantemu so afọ Dura Henry Cote wasa ye mrashe bedwani wa ye wase central mpesua no so be 3 times wano okro ya wa ye interior minister pen na wase aturenche bi si ye no wo kọ wonu mu a bambofo na pam no wo mama na anko no eche se ade no esi ye no eyanim guase ni kwa se ade se yi ye de ya amanyosem
yenua em say enne me wura ho papa esan say enne me wura ho na I am so disappointed say enipa aka ho aye be now they are doing politics here baby am go gina bia ye say ho ne one de omo ye and I want the whole world to know that after serving this constituency for 12 years yeah, my constituency is about the first born. So if I don't have the right to be here, I am leaving. But I want the world to know now this is bad politics. As somewhat to yen na dia to yeah find politics. It's so disgraceful. It is so disgraceful. Time am here MP no bibi to am ni this for kabom any here. Ready omo ye. Nipa aka baby disaster say na ye famo MPP ni. Why? In a disaster be oba hon obom amani. Ready omo ye. National security for any police ni soldier. And they are sacking me like a goat. I want the world to know this is very disgraceful. And so the whole of Ayawaso Central should know that this has been on my politics into me. I've done what I have to do. I was coming here now but into me coffee. But Ghana, this is bad. It is very, very, very bad. And I'm pinning this on the Ghana police, of whom I've been an interior minister before. They have shown misconduct today, very disrespectful, including somebody who claims to be a national security operations a colonel. This is very disgraceful. I am sad. He sacked me like a goat.
I recorded it just Nera Hopa Sebi. Your Pamon is a ponche. A bobanche. Hi. See, now Pamono, round 4. Good to Yaponche. Yeah, Bridgie.
Yaponche.
I know. Udai. Sheep. Okay, I punch it and I breach it.
Abusia nanu fiada. Ewa Londo abrochi memu. Dr. Alaji Mama du Bamiano e Franka Trinity man pipi amanyoko na fimpi mieru ni aduru 9. Eko ya London School of Economics and Political Science. Wo mu di dwumadie bia na Africa Summit ne no. ana panyi kwankyerefo kogina dwom kasa ye Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia na ne nsɛm a wɔde to dwa ɛde ma bibiman nyina ne sɛ sesi a na wiase ne konanim ɛma de yɛfrɛ no AI artificial intelligence no ɛno na dwumadie bia badodo no anu yɛdidie na aya na bibiman mpepi ne yɛtra ɛyɛ hwɛhan ma aborɔfo ndi nka tum nkyene nyamusu ehunu ansa ne yakɔse yɛkɔ akosua nti bɛba ne yakachi na sesi a no aba wiase nyina ɛkɔ AI no ɛwɔ sɛ bibiman ɛbɔ yɛ ho so waka na yɛnso yɛhyɛ aseɛ ne yɛsi fapem a AI ne ba bɛsi soɔ na yɛbuild ɛyɛ data ecosystem a AI ne bɛgyina so bɛnya ɛnan agyina so na afei yɛtete mabu no a wɔn nso ba akɔgye sua ho no wɔn de ba bɛtete afoforɔ na afei na kwan ahodoɔ a yɛbɛgye AI na tum sɛ no na yɛ kwan foforɔ a yɛde di dwuma ɛno ne kwan yɛbɛtumi afa so ama bibiman mpuntuo ahodoɔ a yɛrekoro no yɛbɛtumi yɛnya Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia nsɛm no ne tofa boni
to build systems that will thrive and create jobs. I think that what I see about our youth generally is that they are very, very willing to make things happen. What they do is face obstacles, a lot of bureaucratic obstacles that they face in making things happen. And so one of the things that you when you move into digitalization and so on is to remove a lot of bureaucratic obstacles that the youth will normally face to register a business, to get a permit and so on, to access credit. For example, how do we bring technology, digital technology, AI, to make credit scoring very simple and easy to allow small businesses and the youth and all of that to be able to access credit easily. So I see it more as a partnership between the youth and the government in terms of the government removing a lot of the bureaucracies and creating the enabling environments to allow the youth to. For example, when we were looking for a digital property address system in Ghana, just for almost 70 years, we didn't have a working address system. So,
I was Dr. Alhaji Muhammad Bawumia ne yakoti ni gyina so de nsɛm no nyina si ano pɛi na ode asedana ma na kwabra heme wɔn na sɛ mu ma na se Peter Tenna nso ɛboaboa no ma yɛn medi de serfi di shofo na kwame ma afomene
nana ke yɛ boabrewana na pɛsɛmaka yene ye babe trase ne anopai aye babe somo ti na chese no na no akwa me kugaja nche wono me pamo guy bo tonkubi ekwan na ya keso
ano ubu kevu
na ekwan ya be gusu asphalt fefe
odi
kuba be so no o twa kube ni gu kwan no na me ka chenje kaji jai nyesa e ba be chiu o hemanim sa na hodie first love for the nice form ma for the nice form pa yes a ekwan no ho no mbesa ase no e se wi a mbesa bonitiri so mbesa bonitiri so
abse ya ba ne the morning show na beto so